Original reaction. This is the Fat Electrician Reviews. Gurkhas. Yeah, close to my home topic, Nepal. Yeah, I'm known about Gurkhas, right? For a long time in Indian Army. I think that's a big thing. Yeah, there was a okay. I'll first see what fighters said, then I'll say it. But yeah, Gurkhas I know about, they're also known as like very sturdy and like brave, and I mean that by properly brave, not just brave as the word thrown around, proper brave. Like they don't care about their life. It means like helping someone else type of shit, right? There are many retired Gurkhas that works in security in India, which is like kind of known for this. Like if you find some retired Gurkhas as your security, right? That's a big deal, right? Yeah, overall they're brave. Like they're known for really hardy, I guess, around the world. But yeah, that's what it's on. Fat Electrician is a great channel. I like basically talks about topics like this. This is older video of his. He nowadays only make like badass stories video, which I love obviously. But he should start talking about topics like this. I'm sure you can find topics either in Fat Files or something. We'll talk about different things like equipment and things, future equipment, people like this, different teams and things like that. And he already has made a lot of videos about these things, but he can expand on it, right? He can make another Gurkha video, but this time make it like proper documentary style, 20-30 minutes with stories and things. That would be awesome. So let's do this one.
But first, this episode is brought to you by an anonymous CB that wanted to give a shout out to my liver. Thanks. If you don't know, Gurkhas fight for the British military, aka America Original Recipe, aka America Classic. And while they fight for the British military, they are from Nepal. Come from small villages at high altitudes in the Alpine Mountains. With an average weight of 150 pounds and the average height of 5'3", Gurkhas tend to be smaller in stature. But like Mark Twain said, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog. Gurkhas can be identified by two unique characteristics. One being this hat canted to the side known as a tarai, and two, the Kukri, a large curved blade approximately 18 inches long that they carry with them at all times. Legend has it that when the Kukri becomes unsheathed, it must draw blood. So if a Gurkha draws it for something besides stacking bodies, they will actually cut their own fingers to draw blood to honor that tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress enough that the Gurkhas are absolutely deadly with the Kukri. They are the only men on the planet that can bring a knife to a gunfight and win. And that's not me being clever. It's actually happened. In World War II, the Gurkhas were going up.
Yeah, so basically, what Kukris from there, I didn't know that. Like, I've seen that weapon in video games and things, like Assassin's Creed things. But yeah, it just makes sense. What sickle style, like curve. So when you swipe it, based on physics, it can cut much faster and deeper. Basically, can decapitate a limb if limb is small enough. So, and you can be fast about it, which is like insane.
Up against the Germans, and the Gurkhas ran out of ammo. At which point they drew their Kukris, yelled Io Grakale, and bum-rushed a fortified machine gun position and proceeded to unalive everybody in it. If you don't know, Io Grakale is what the Gurkhas yell when they're about to do some gangster shit. It translates as, the Gurkhas are upon you. If you are a bad guy and you hear Io Grakale, the best possible thing that's going to happen to you next is they name a salad after you. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you you're about to get shanked. I don't know how many times, but it's going to be a lifetime supply. The official motto of the Gurkhas is, it is better to die than to be a coward. And they...
Yeah, that is so fucking... Imagine like you're surrounded by this type of like pride-driven people who's also like strong and like really skilled in like this kind of a combat style, and whose whole mentality is like it's all about honor, and like you can't really like go like run away or something, and basically charges you with this kind of like kukri, right? Like this kind of sickle style knife, dagger, whatever that is, right? So basically that feels like a zombie apocalypse in a way, because you are the one with a gun, they don't have the gun, they're literally running towards you with a fucking knife, and like, oh my god, just overwhelmed, trying to shoot everyone, can't do it, and get overwhelmed. Oh, that's so fucked up, right? That kind of death is so fucked up. Getting stabbed like Julius Caesar like that, that's insane.
Mean it. That is why whenever the Gurkhas make the headlines, it is for the most ridiculous shit ever. For example, how about that time in World War II when 3 Gurkhas went toe-to-toe with 200 Japanese soldiers, held the line for 4 hours, and forced the Japanese to retreat? How about that time in 2010, when an unknown amount of Taliban insurgents ambushed a single Gurkha? He fought all night long, sustaining 0 injuries, and when the sun came up, there was 30 dead bodies in the front yard. 30! That is the largest earthworm amusement park known to man. Or my personal favorite.
So basically, he just made a fucking action movie there. Oh my god, I can already envision like Tom Cruise as Gurkha, right? Some kind of like a great director who can like capture cinematography really great, right? I don't know. And just like intense firefight that he's just like looking outside the window, shooting people one after another, surviving the night. Daylight comes, people come like 30 dead. It's an awesome action movie. Again, there is a fucking script there. Why is nobody grabbing that? You don't need to create a ridiculous script for Hollywood. It exists in real life. How hard is that?
A retired Gurkha was returning home on a train. That train was then boarded by a gang of 40 men with guns and knives. The men then began robbing the train of their jewelry,
Is he gonna just pull out Denzel Washington here with the equalizer single-handedly? Oh my god.
phones, and money. But when those men decided that they were going to take advantage of a young woman on the train, that Gurkha had seen enough. At which point he pulled out the old slippery boomerang, started opening up bad guys like they were Amazon packages, putting 3 of them in a permanent underground timeout, and injuring 8 more before the rest fled. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm pretty happy these guys weren't fighting for the...
So there you go. But Denzel Washington equalizer is an actual Gurkha. That's what it is. This is crazy shit. Even I didn't know this, right? Oh my god.
British in 1776. Because if they were, I might be doing stuff in tents and drinking metric leaf water for fun. In conclusion, if you ever hear the words Io Grecale, you should lay down and pretend to be dead. Otherwise, you're going to find out the hard way these guys can't believe you're not butter. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my content...
Yeah, see, there's a story I know of in Indian Army, basically. When there was a, commander or something basically was briefing a whole team of Indians, right? Indian army soldiers was a mix of like normal Indian soldiers and Gurkhas in it, mix of it, right? And I don't know, they never thought about it or something, like, or they haven't done it before, like paratrooper type of things or something, I don't know. But they were told like you're gonna go to a certain place and jump from a plane. Who want to do it, right? That's all the commander said. And a few of the hands go up right there, right? And few, not a lot, few. And those fews were Gurkhas, right? And then the commander's like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why do you want to do it? What, you don't want to jump from a plane with a parachute and land somewhere? And they're, oh, so we're going to get parachuted. Then everybody puts their hands up. Implying the Gurkhas didn't even know that they're going to get a parachute. They were just told that you're going to jump from a plane and land in some place. Like, fuck it. Without parachute, I'll do it. That is insanity, right? They didn't know what height, right? They didn't know anything. They just like, you're going to... They just assumed if... I don't even know if they assumed that, like, if commander is telling us somehow they're going to survive or something, or fuck it. Like, if you have to do it, we have to do it. That is another level of thinking. That is Batman level of thinking. That is insanity. When I heard that, like, what the fuck? As soon as they're like, yeah, you're gonna get parachute, everybody's hands went up. But before only Gurkhas did that. That is insane. In India, Gurkhas are really well known for being like hardy and like proper, right? I'm pretty sure like India and Britain both have regiments, but now India has the most regiments because Britain doesn't have them. It's like 1 or 2 now, right? I don't know. But because there was an issue there with... like where they're gonna live, right? They didn't want to live in different places under British, like Malaysia and things, I don't know. But under at least they can be near Nepal and things like that. There wasn't issues like that. But yeah, Gurkhas are known for crazy shit, right? I knew that. You could really make a detail. Fat Electrician can make a Gurkha, like he just said. He can make a video about that guy who just basically killed 30 Taliban. He can make a video about that equalizer guy from a train. Make a video on Gurkhas, man. That would be so good. Alright people, if you like my next one, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time.